Coming up this weekend, the return of the Bridging the Gap Festival, an annual event focused on getting this community together with members of law enforcement as well as faith leaders. A new emphasis this year with kids as well. The theme, Save Our Children. Our guests, MCSO Community Affairs Executive Dr. Torrance Jones and Pastor Donald Stevens. Glad to have you both here. Thank you, gentlemen.
Awesome. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Pastor, I'll start with you. New this year is combining these two events, one in its 11th year, other going on quarter of a century. What was it about putting them together for 2026?
Well, we feel like that to save our children, you bridge the gap. To bridge the gap, you save our children. They're one and the same, essentially. And while Save Our Children has been held at Pulaski Park for the last 25 years, and Bridging the Gap been held at the church where I pastor, 713 Joseph Avenue, Helping Hand, we kind of saw the need for it to be one and the same event. And we're looking forward to it. Again, we have kind of the same lineup, so we're kind of excited about the fact that it is one and the same.
So what we have for families who stop by, what's going to be happening from 11 to 6 over there at the park?
Well, at 10 o'clock, you would the kids line up at Grace Unity at 986 Joseph Avenue. And from there, they march to Pulaski Park, being led by Pastor Dixon, the fire truck. There'll be a fire truck there. The children who participate in the parade will get T-shirts, just like the one you see there. And we come down there in about 11-ish, 11:30. We'll start with some speakers, some dignitaries, of course, and certainly law enforcement. One of the things we feel like to build our community up, we must come together and see the good that is in the community. Mm-hmm. So one of the things that comes to mind is that we heard it said that it takes a village to raise children. So if you raise the children and the villages together, and the village becomes the neighborhood becomes the city, and then the state. So we therefore, we win. Everybody wins.
Torrance, the Sheriff's Office, one of many groups involved in this. I mean, this is your job, the community relations between the department as well as working with neighbors, faith leaders, because what's interesting with both of you is when people need help, they call 911 or they go speak to someone at their church, right? They're looking for help and guidance. So what is your day-to-day mission doing this?
Yeah, great question. Day-to-day, just in those conversations with different circles, different community members, and there's so many just different populations, 750,000 residents here in Monroe County. So whether that's hey, we're trying to look for support for this event, or whether that's, hey, we're trying to put together this program, or what do you think of this policy, or will this work well with this community? There's just a number of things, but always happy to be able to support in any way possible.
What is it when you show up? You have the logo there. Deputies will be there with a badge. This being a fun day, fun event, and seeing these families or kids who may, whenever they see these officers, it may be on TV. It may be something from a negative scene, but being there for such a positive Saturday. Yeah,
I think that's the beauty of it. You have sworn law enforcement, and then you have me. I show up as a civilian, but at the same time I have the badge, and it just really shows that that community and that unity there. So I love it. I love being able to work with civilians, sworn, just try and do my part to make a difference.
And Pastor, the final word here, what is you hear from people, and then what do you tell them when it comes to these relationships?
We have to foster great relationships because, again, we all live in the same neighborhood. We all have families, and we all have law enforcement in our family. We all have dignitaries in our families. And when we come together, when we have a family reunion, it's a family reunion. We don't look at who's doing and what their title is. That's, that's Donald, that's Torrance, So we come together and we break bread, becoming one. And certainly the community looks forward to this event, and they see the good that comes out of that event, and they get to come together with law enforcement, and we don't have to call them law enforcement, but other folks that are in law enforcement, so to speak. But it's a great time had by all, and then again, it just built relationships, and when you build relationships, you can make Rochester a stronger place to be. It's the city on the hill, the city with the light in it, because we want to give our children the hope of their future back. We want to make sure that they come into the community and build homes and have their children stay and give back so that we can be a strong city on the hill.
Gentlemen, thank you again. Save Our Children, Bridging the Gap, coming up this weekend. So Saturday, parade 10 o'clock, Grace Unity Fellowship, Joseph Avenue, the festival after 11 to 6 at Pulaski Park. Got more information with the flyer as well, posted with this interview today, rochesterfirst.com.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 on demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.